Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here. As we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Florida Gators, taking on the second-ranked team, the SMU Mustangs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. He hands it off from the gun.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Here's the throw deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, just like that, we've got a big play already here by this offense. Not afraid to take some shots downfield. They hit it. They got great field position now.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. They go with a direct snap. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down.
It's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
And the Gators churn out another first down. First and goal to try to run it in. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Second and goal for the offense. Press coverage now from the secondary. Receiver makes the catch. They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion.
Man, put a star next to that play. It's like the linebacker knew the ball was going to be going to this receiver. So it's the instincts, and then it's the awareness and the athletic ability to be able to bring down a wide receiver for a loss like that.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. SEC. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They'll run it to the left. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Tipped and then drops. Chance to make a play, but instead it's 3rd down.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. Oh, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
Fair catch made at the 15-yard line. The Gators offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Gators come to the line to run the hurry-up. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. 2nd down, looking to throw it. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? From the gun, he looks for an open man. And they heave it deep downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
The Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback still with the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pass caught. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the 1st down.
And the Gators will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. And they pick up the 1st down to the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
It makes sense going for it here. Kind of in that no man's land, depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and you can go get a touchdown.
The Gators look to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Picked off in the end zone, but the defender could not get a foot down. Inbounds. It's incomplete.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Now it's 2nd down here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a 1st down here on this next play.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Forward snap to the back. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
How about that, Chris? 3rd down and 2. They get just enough. I thought they might bring the sticks out to measure. It was so close, but they're going to give them the 1st down. That's just trusting your back to get the yards you need for the 1st down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Here's the handoff. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
There's the handoff. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
First and 10 play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete. Here's the second down play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on second down. He's got it for a big gain. And it's a huge chunk play. The tackle is finally made, but the ball moved to the 47-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Mustangs with first and 10 here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Getting set. Here's second down. And here's the handoff. And the Mustangs are going to keep this drive rolling.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
How aggressive do you get on first and 10? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Fighting him off. And that run produces a decent gain. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Try and muscle for the first down. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Well, sometimes it's just a backyard brawl, right? I mean, it's third down and short. You trust your back and the line to be able to pick up the first down. And he literally pushes with everything he has, throwing a haymaker there at the finish of that play to pick up the first down.
Important second down play coming up. They're going to run it here. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
And they'll try the quarterback sneak. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss,
You throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. He's got room, looking for the end zone. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, SMU. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship. Put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gators will kick this away to start the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Send the back in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Okay, it's third down after that run. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Florida offense retakes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Testing the defense with a throw downfield.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Took contact on the throw. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Play action here on first down. And looking for a big play here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Here comes a handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30. Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a big gain. The Mustangs toss it to the line to run that hurry out.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass this time. And he'll loft it to the end zone. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. As a design quarterback keeper. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down. And the Mustangs will look to convert here on fourth down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. On the run, he'll let it go. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Makes the catch. Can he get in? The defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Gators will line up now. It's first and goal. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The Mustangs come to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. And he's into the end zone easily. But this might be coming back. There's a flag on the field. So that huge scoring play is wiped away by the penalty. Potentially a monumental call in this game. First down here for this offense. And now the handoff. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. And there's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive down multiple scores. Running play called on 3rd and short. The first down pickup tackled at the 45.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
In the clear at the 25. And he muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
Coming up, second down and goal. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back in motion now. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Ponies. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Now, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And now here comes the point after attempt. PHC is good and still trail, though. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. This one will be fair caught. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Across the 40 now. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Direct snap to the back. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. He'll hand it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. important third down play coming up. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Working his way inside the 15. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Takes the handoff and he'll head left. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The Gators will crank up the tempo. Takes the handoff again. That's a strong stiff arm. He's swarmed by the defense. So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 24. Could be 4-down territory. Interesting to see what the call is here. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Chris, this is situational football. This is really where the great coaches separate themselves, because in these kind of situations, this is where you want to be able to score and kill the clock. Some teams do it better than others, and that's primarily coaching and execution and preparation. It'll be interesting to see how this offense navigates this spot in the field.
To go with a direct snap. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. They break the huddle for 3rd and goal. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd downs this drive. And the call is a quarterback sneak. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Here's the point after attempt. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. On 1st down, it's play action. And nowhere to go with the football. He'll just tuck it and go down.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Went backwards on 1st down, so it's 2nd and long here from the 10. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's looking deep here. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Can he take it all the way? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
The Gators offense retakes the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Handoff as they try to work the clock here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Nowhere to run up the middle. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Off the play fake on first down. Under heavy pressure, takes a shot as he throws the ball. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. Touchdown, Mustangs. Just ran away from the defense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. They're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the defense signals time here with just 13 seconds left on the clock. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Looking for a deep completion. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. Touchdown, Florida. This offense really clicking.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And the coverage team brings him down as time runs out. That'll do it. Game over. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.